Okay.
Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today is independent candidate Walt Mabe. Walt is a candidate for the Shenandoah District for the Board of Supervisors. Walt, I know we've talked to you in the past a couple times, and we're getting down to the wire on the election is next Tuesday. So kind of wanted to get the candidates come in, touch us what's going on, keep us up to date on the campaigns, what you've been doing, what people should expect, what's the last, like what's going on?
No worries. Thanks a lot for actually asking me in. Um, we have been running everywhere that we can run and do everything that we can do. The sign placement has been always good. The talking with clients have always been good. The talking with the board members that are existing, going to every one of the meetings that we can go to. We're getting educated as quickly as we possibly can to get ready to walk into that seat. So, from my point of view, I think we're doing very, very well. And just looking for questions from anybody that comes.
Right. The question I asked the other candidates yesterday, we had Mickey Licklider in, and what I asked him was, I said, "Do you still want to do this?"
The answer is yes, and I think it's more now than it was before. In the last 130, 135 days that I've been involved in it, I have learned so much. I've done so many things. I've been to enough meetings to where I understand the trials and tribulations that these folks go through, and I'm ready to walk into that little bit of fire.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the amount of detail that people are looking at on this election.
Right.
Maybe it's different than others, but I believe this to be a very important one. We're working hard to get information out there to people as fast as we can.
Well, I think it's kind of clever. You have Colonel Hammock and Colonel Unberg. They're standing on the side of the roads and giving their Marine Corps salutes and Army salutes, and they get a lot of waves and horn honks. I think that's working for you. What do you think?
I think the average that they get every day is 350 to 450 a day. So they're being seen and it's being noticed, and
Yeah.
my name is getting right up there with them, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
They're good people, and I really appreciate their support.
Well, I do see you at a lot of these meetings when Mark and I go to them. Obviously, we're at every meeting that there is, and you're there getting caught up on learning what the nuances of government.
And I'm actually taking notes, and I've talked to people. People call me up and want my opinion, and I think that's important because they believe in me already, and I couldn't ask for more.
Right.
These are good, honest people, and they want level-headed supervision. They want somebody that will actually listen, and I pride myself in doing that. I'll take the time that it takes to just visit with anybody that wants to visit and listen to what they've got to say. If I can do something about it, I obviously will. If I can't, I hope to have an explanation as to why. We work as a team.
Well, I think this last election or this election period has brought out the public outcry of just not being listened to, and you can see that. I know we have a small nucleus of some outspoken citizens, but I think they represent a lot of quiet citizens because when I'm out in the restaurants and different places, people are bringing up everything that's going on, even though they're not speaking out. I think that they're concerned. They read the Royal Examiner. I said, well, are you finding? Well, have you found out about it? Oh, we read the Royal Examiner every day. So we try to keep people involved and part of the community, and we need to take an actual a role in our government. And I think the government needs to listen and listen to that.
And you're absolutely right. The people that I've met in restaurants, in the hardware store, and the grocery store that have just walked up has been amazing to me because I'm just a guy, just like everybody else. And they're coming up and saying hello, and they're saying, what do you think about this? You sit down at your lunch after church on Sunday, and there will be conversation, and they will say, how's the campaign going? And somebody will walk up and go, how's the campaign going?
Good.
So I'm seeing a lot of new faces, forgetting a lot of names.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I wish I could remember like a lot of people I know.
You know, I tell them, I said, I know you, I just can't remember your name.
That's exactly right. What's happening too.
I know, but it's eye-opening, and and you talk about people that there's a lot of complainers, and what we call, we're all guilty of being armchair quarterbacks,
Correct.
And it will be different when you get elected. You will see things from a different pair of glasses, but I think you going into it eye-opening.
Well, I try to be an upbeat person. I see so much for the county. There is opportunity everywhere, and all it's going to take is for people to get out and vote and change the system, and the change will start on November 5th. The tourism part, I really like it. The ability for the people to believe in the county again. I want to stress that more and more every day, because people have got to talk to each other. There is no magic pill. I wrote that this morning. There is no magic pill for the solution to these problems. We have to just grab them by the horns, understand them, try to solve them. And the ones we can solve, we will. The ones we can't, litigation will take care of most of that. So,
well, when people lose hope, they kind of give up on things.
Yes, they do.
That needs to be our message in the county, is even our community, is there's hope here. I mean, there's a lot of great things going for us, and I think we just need to put the positive out there and try to embrace it, and then get people to come along with us. And I think it'll work out really great.
Yeah, there's lots of spaces for people to go. We've got places downtown where people are coming in. We've got all sorts of activities. Lord, I can't keep up with everything that's going on. But again, we have to hit what we can hit.
Sure.
Listen to people when they talk to you and tell us what's going on, and be a part of the community. And that's what we've got to do.
Well, I know you still have a few more meet and greets out there lined up, I'm sure. And I noticed on some of your literature, you have your phone number and your email, and you have all that on there. And
it's on everything that we put out.
So I know you're available.
You can call me. I'm available. I'll talk to you. Don't call me at 2 o'clock in the morning, please. But if you have to, I'll answer. I don't know how to thank the people enough.
Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, maybe this next election we'll get some more people to step forward.
Yes.
We've had elections in the past where no one wants to run, and we've had that with the school board, for instance. No one running, and then next thing you know, you got 6 people running. So people
Correct.
do come out, but it's good. I think we need to get that involvement.
To me, this is not about the politics of it. It's not about the party. It's not about the religion. It's not about anything other than the people getting out there and voting. A vote is a choice that many military folks have made to protect that choice. And they can choose to vote, or they can choose not to. And that's okay, because that's what we fought for.
Right.
And I believe in it. So my request is, get out there and vote.
Well, Walt, it was nice touching base with us, and hopefully that these last few days you'll be able to take a break on the 6th. That's what I always tell people. On the 6th of November is a day off. Don't call me,
And I hope that we can sleep in that morning.
Yeah.
A little bit past 5:30.
That's right. Leave maybe till 6. All right. It's great talking to you. Good luck on your election. Hope things go your way. I say that to everyone, so I'm trying to be unbiased, but that's how it is. Everyone, you never know, because one vote can make a difference, and your one vote will make a difference. I think the elections are going to be tight, and when people say, "Oh, my vote doesn't count," but it does count.
Especially this election, we've got some hard choices that have to be made. We've got some retirements. We've got incumbents that are still there. We've got things that have happened that can sway any voter. Don't let it sway. Do your research. Do your homework. Call people. Invite people to sit and visit with them. you'll educate yourself and then vote. Don't be bullied into being voted the way that somebody else wants you to vote.
Exactly.
It's yours.
That's great advice, Walt. Again, I want to thank you, and be sure to remind everyone it's November the 5th. That's next Tuesday. Vote. It's the greatest gift that you can have, or the greatest benefit, or the greatest freedom. It's the greatest everything. I don't know what kind of word to put on it, but it's great. And I think as you get, if you're young and you've never voted and you're registered, please don't pass up your first opportunity.
Correct.
All right. Thanks again, Walt.
Thank you.